Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matchroom Hall. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark Street.
Hello, I'm Jenna Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Fedor Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shorter. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I'm John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, everybody, what's going on? We got a great match for you today. Number 4, Dave Gavrish versus number 5, Ryan Cullen. Brian Brennan's going to be in the booth in a few seconds. He's going to talk you through it. This is Bobby Boom. I'm going to be in and out. I got a Masters match I'm doing, so I can't stay in here the whole time, but I'm going to try to get in here before it's over. And it should be a lot of fun. Should be a good one. Let's get the sharing out there. Let's get the numbers up. Again, it's the top 5 list match. 2 great players. 708 and 662 Fargos, respectively. And they're going to do it right now. Here we go. We're going to lag right now, and we're going to see who's going to break first. This is a race to 9. And there's Brian now. So I will be back. All right, guys, getting ready to start this list match. Get the pro list match, race to 9. Dave Gavrish, Ryan Cullen. 2 favorites here on the Shark Stream getting ready to get started. Both looks like they hit them pretty solid. It's going to be Dave. All right, guys. So welcome to the Shark Stream. This is Brian Brennan in the booth coming at you from Taom Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. And if you guys have missed it, we had a huge announcement this week. Check out Bobby Houghton, the Shark Stream, Scott Frost, the Freezer. Check out all the social media because we are now going to become the Brunswick Arena. We're getting one of the first Gold Crown 7s. Actually, I think we're getting 2 of the first Gold Crown 7s off the factory line coming in just a few months. It's going to replace table 4 and table 8. So you're going to see some new felt, some new cloth, some new rails, pockets, the whole dang thing. So Stay tuned. We got a lot of great stuff coming up on the Shark Stream and the Brunswick Arena here, otherwise known as Yale Billiards. Good stuff, guys. So here we go. Rack number 1, Dave Gavrish versus Ryan Cullen. Dave breaking first. Hey, what's up, Joe? All right, we got a couple of early opinions here. What do you guys think for predictions here? Dave Gavrish lost a tight match against Ashley Benoit. Gave up his number 3 spot in a 9-8 race about a week ago. Now he's looking to get his up arrow back against Ryan Cullen. Ryan's looking to take over the number 4 spot. But both these players are very solid. So look at this safety play here. Thought for a hot second he might be going for the cross side, but nope, not sitting there with the 2 where it is. Yeah, this is a tough leave. Even if you make the 1, what do you do with the 2? Suppose you just roll it behind the 3 and hope for the best. But yeah, it's super exciting. We're getting 2 Gold Crown 7s, 2 of the first 75 Gold Crown 7s to roll off the factory line coming up in just a few months. And then, according to Bobby, if you saw his social media post, he's going to be getting another 14 Gold Crown 7s next year. And we're going to be replacing the diamond bar tables with Brunswick tables as well. This will be the Brunswick Arena. So I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. I mean, these tables are fantastic. Don't get me wrong. Gold Crown 3s, it's a standard. They're beautiful tables. But I am very excited to see what a Gold Crown 7 looks like and how they play. Look at that kick and stick by Dave Gavrish. Well executed. These guys are going to battle, so let me know in the comments section. What do you think? Who's going to win this one? What do you think the final score is going to be? Very curious what you guys are thinking about. Like I said, the winner of this will go on to fight the loser of Rob Pierce and Ashley Benoit later this week, hopefully. Ashley been making moves. She's come up from the top 15. Now she's sitting in the number 3 spot. Always exciting to watch her play. So it's going to be a good week for list matches, or good period. We have a 2-week period for list matches. Joe says Dave wins 9-6. Well, if Ryan's going to make heads-up shots like that, little swerve, little masse. We got Ray saying 9-4, Dave. All right, so we got a couple of people saying it's going to be a little lopsided on Dave's side. But I tell you what, I was watching Dave and Ryan warm up. I think Ryan's going to give him a hard time here. Oh, Dave is eager to get back at the loser of Ashley and Rob, but at the same time, he's got to win this one first. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks, everybody, for tuning into the Shark Stream. Again, we got such great news between the Boom and Freezer show having Dominic Dunn as their 2nd episode guest. I hope you guys all watched the Emily Fraser episode. I know I did when I was home. And just absolutely fascinating seeing Scott, Bobby, and Emily talk the future of pool, Moscone Cup. If you haven't checked it out, go to the Boom and Freezer show on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Apple, wherever you consume your podcasts. You're going to want to see that episode because Emily was absolutely magnetic that entire episode. And you're going to want to hear what she had to say. I haven't seen the footage yet for Dominic Dunn. I was here when they recorded parts of it, but I didn't really get to listen to it yet. But I'm sure he's got some great stories from the road, some great conversation about, a little bit of gambling, a little bit of road life, a little bit of tournament play. That's going to be a great 2nd episode. And I want to tell you who are going to be our 3rd episode, but you're not going to want to miss that one either. Boom and Freezer making things happen in the pool world. Super excited. Oh, tough scratch there for Dave. The ball in hand coming in for Ryan. Both these guys looking to establish themselves early. You don't want to get too far behind. Okay, Don Willis is saying post the link. Yo, all right, let me see if I can get that link for you. It's already not in the Shark Stream comments. I will post that right now. Let me see if I can bring that up. Added just a second ago. Let me just make sure it's still working properly. There it is. That'll take you right to the YouTube page, thesharkstream.com/BFS, the Boom and Freezer Show. You'll be able to watch episode 1, aired June 6th, and it's a great look at one of the most enigmatic and awesome women in pool, Emily Fraser. You don't want to miss it. It's worth your time. Believe me, it's an hour and a half. Don't get me wrong, it's the size of a full-length picture in some situations, but she had a lot to say and a lot of great thoughts, and Bobby and Scott had a lot of great questions for her, so you're going to want to tune in. And then, of course, next Monday, the 16th at 6 p.m., we're going to be airing episode 2 of the Boom and Fraser Show with Dominic Dunn. So stay tuned. Great content coming at you just from the Shark Stream, but also from the Boom and Fraser Show. They're really working hard to get you guys the most absolutely fantastic pool interviews and commentary and general information as they possibly can. So check it out. This is a tough leave right here. 3's not in a great spot. 2's sitting behind the 6, and he's got the 5 in the way. Bob Dar just says, coin toss, who's hungrier? There's another up-and-comer on our top 10 list. Made it into the top 10 list on a challenge match against Pete Cawley, I believe. And has been making moves ever since. I want to say he's sitting in the number 7 spot with a recent victory. Congratulations, Bob, for moving and shaking. Yeah, he's in the number 7 spot, and he's going to be challenging Jamie Nadeau or the loser of this one, Ryan and Dave. Oh, congratulations, Bob. Looking like a little, is it a jumper? He popped over the 5 and left the 2 behind the 3. Great result.
Where are you playing? Where do you play? Oh, okay.
Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in today on a Wednesday evening. We often have top 10 list matches on Wednesday evenings because of the Masters League that takes place every Wednesday, but this is going to be a good one. I want to see how this develops. It's like I said, we got Ashley and Rob coming up, I think, next week. And the winner of that will go on to challenge Lucas Fracasso Werner for his title spot. So stay tuned. I'm going to come at it from behind and try to kick it out past the 6. Didn't quite do what he was looking to do. Dave's got a clean shot of the 2 and a wide open table right now. So sitting in a very good place right this moment. Stop shot here. Oh, look at all that draw. A little too much draw. Going to find himself now thinking instead of the run out, I think he's thinking how to leave Ryan sitting behind the 6 ball. Yep, that's the play. That was the play. And by the way, guys, we still have 3 more Salado full year subscriptions to Salado Pro. We are actively looking for players to play out of any pool hall you want. You can use your own phone, and I'll send you the instructions if you're interested. send me an email there at salado@thesharkstream.com. We want to do a couple of Salado matches from pool halls live on the Sharkstream, full commentary, and the winner of your Salado ranked match will be eligible for a 1-year subscription to Salado Pro or extension to your existing Salado Pro license. So check it out. Let me know. Big kick there. Nice little shot. He's going to get open field here. All right, Dave's again in pretty good shape. As long as he doesn't, I'm going to say muff the position, but I'm not going to try and be negative. I think he's going to try and come off the right rail to get on this pink ball. Slaps the 3 in like it's nothing, and look at this side bucket position. He's going to bounce off the 8 and be perfect on the pink ball. And he moved the 5 up the rail. That was absolutely brilliant. By connecting with the 5, he took the scratch completely out of the picture. Great position play there by Dave Gavrish. Again, a little too much draw, though. I don't know if the table's playing fast. Oh, that's a costly mistake. He had great position, but he missed the 6. So Ryan's got a 3 ball out with, might as well be ball in hand here. Just got to get proper on the 8. And that's ball in hand position right there. So Dave, who looked like the favorite to win the first rack, is now a little bit behind, 1-0. Talk about it. The Boom and Freezer Show, first episode already on the air. You can check it out in the link in the comment section, thesharkstream.com/BFS. You can search for it on Spotify, Apple TV, YouTube, Facebook. The Boom and Freezer Show. That is Bobby Boom Hilton and Scott Frost, the Freezer, putting on great content with Emily Frazier, and another new episode airing next Monday, the 16th, with Dominic Dunn. So stay tuned. We're going to be bringing you some great pool content on both channels. All right, Ryan out to an early lead, 1-0. Breaking up rack number 2. Smashes the 3 ball in the corner. The 4 ball, the 6 ball. He made 5 balls on the snap. Let's take a look at that again. Andy's got position on the 2. You can't ask for a better break than that, folks. That was absolutely phenomenal. He's got a great shot of the 2. Trickiest ball is the 5 on the right rail. Looking solid. Five balls on the snap. I don't even think I've seen Rob Pierce Zeus, who smashes the ball so hard. If you're curious, there's our number 8 player on the left-hand side of your screen. Crocodile Dundee, Sean Dixon. Oh, And after that phenomenal break, he missed the 2-ball. I'm sad. But he had position on the 5. A little bit of treetop over the 7, but it was still been makeable. Big opportunity for Dave Gavrish to tie this back up. He doesn't get stuck on the 7. He's in good shape here. And there's commentary curse right there. You can tell he's not happy. They have to jump over the 7 to get to the 5, up the rail into the tight pocket. No easy task. He got a good contact, but he might get lucky here. I'm gonna open up. A little high left. Towards the 7. Looking sharp. All he's got to do is pull it back about 8 inches. Just like so. And he's going to have a nice straight shot on the 9 to tie it up. Bang, zoom, straight in, 1-1.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Game 1-1. Ryan getting ready to snap this one off. Rack number 3 and in the way. A little bit of a soft break there, but he made the wing ball, and dude just made 5 balls on the snap, so I got no criticism. Probably could have ended up with a little better position on this 1 ball, but he's in. Gotta look. Not a great look, but a look. Guessing he's contemplating whether or not he wants to try and jump at this one with a 9 sitting there. Don, I just saw your comment. Crocodile Sean D on the left side of your screen. No joke. Very good, solid top 10 player in the list. Get that shot right there. I'll play it again. Over the 7. Knocks the 1 straight down. Came back around for the 2. That. Rams the 2 into this corner pocket. And he wanted that to bounce a little bit further or roll a little bit less, but he's still in great shape. Crystal, great question. They updated the score the first time. The current score is 1-1. I think. Now I'm guessing, second guessing myself. I'm pretty sure. All right, I'll take a walk in a second. I'd call the 9 either way here. All right. Took a chance. Pocketed the 4. Looking sharp for the out. Getting back a little too far on the 7 ball. So too, Ryan. Okay, Sam, thanks. Yeah, I didn't think Dave won one. Now I'm, yeah. So it should be 2-1 Ryan right now. I'll walk out after this rack and make sure that the score is correct. Ryan's looking to make this 3-0. Now I'm confused. Cliff saying Ryan won the first 2. Don saying 1-1 third game. See what the players think in just a minute. Yeah, I originally thought it was 1-1, but now I'm not sure. So Ryan at least made it 2 there. He's going to head over towards the digital pool scoreboard. Oops, wrong table. Hopefully he just corrected it. Give me 1 second, folks. I think we're caught up now. Let's check with Ryan and Dave, and they confirm the score is now 3-0. And kind of lost the cue ball a little bit there. It's up on the short rail. He's got to look at the 1, but the 2's tied up. Not a great rack. The tight pocket, and he's got to look at the 2. Nice shot. I have to try and cut this all the way up into a 4-inch pocket, though. Not an easy shot. It just looks like he tried to ride up on the 7 and didn't quite get there. He might have the 9 coverage. Oof, it's going to be a tough shot. From this angle, it looks like the 9's in the way, but from the overhead, it looked like Dave had a clean look. Excuse me. Boy, it sure looks like the 9's in the way, doesn't it? Yeah, Dave had a look here. He probably already been pulling the trigger on this 2-ball, so he's got to think, does he want to go rail first and try to make the 2, or does he want to try and skim it and leave the cue somewhere behind the 8 or 9? Oh, he's going rail first on the short rail. I think that's going to work out the way he wanted it to. Brian's got a clean look at this. Got to avoid connecting with the 7-ball, I think, and avoid getting behind the 9 to get to the pink ball. Not a trivial shot, but very makeable. Done it over with a little low. As long as he doesn't get behind the 9, he's great. Yeah, that's a great shot right there. I'm not gonna lie, that was a fantastic shot to get the ball pocketed and line up on the 4 to get position on the 5. That's exactly where he wants to be. Stay. Tap table. Haven't? I think he has it. Now he's got to avoid getting snookered on the 7. Oh, he thinned it. Oh, he still got it though. Oh, that was a tough shot. I thought he put a little bit of draw on that to get around the 7, but he went for the short side position. Now he's got the 6 in the corner and the 7 in the same corner, I'm guessing. Got to go back and forth, though. I'm making it look easy. Curious if he goes for the 8 in the left corner or the right corner here, because he can do a couple of different things. He can try to draw it back, or you can try to sort of spin it over here. Well, he went for option B. He's just going to avoid the scratch, and he's in great shape here. Worst thing he can do is put a little too much draw. What he wants to do is come over here off the point. He thinned it. Now Dave's going to have a chance of getting this hunt. It was a tough shot no matter what. You had to avoid the scratch, and you had to try and find a way to get on the 9. All right, Dave's getting on the board with this shot. No doubt in my mind. Back, no doubt in Ryan's mind either. 3-1. Guys, once again, thanks for tuning in. It's a Wednesday evening. We got about 70 of you out there tuned in on our various platforms. Be at sharkstreamtv.com, digital pool, YouTube or Facebook. We appreciate you. Hit like for us. Spread the word. We got some great live pool here tonight. Eight-ball drains. 1-ball drains as well. 2-ball hiding really nicely behind the 9-ball. So that was a tough break right there. got a feeling we're going to see a push out here up towards the top of the table. Dave's got a couple options here. 3's blocking the corner, the 7's blocking the opposite corner, the 5, 6 are blocking the side pocket. 2 doesn't have a lot of options. It's just a which one does he want to give Ryan? Gave him a clean look at the 2, but decided, you know what, I'm going to make the 3 even harder. The aggressive play is to do this shot with a cue coming out this way. Oop, ran out of shelf space. Defensive play is to try and leave that 2 ball behind the 9, and you may have done it. I think the 9's got a little too much of the 2. Dave's choice is to bank it or safe it again. He was down on that shot like he was going to try and stroke it cross corner. Guessing he's thinking better of it now. I think he hit that a little too hard. The 2's going to leak out on him. Yeah, he's got wide open access to the 2 in the side or the 2 in the corner. The 2 in the side lines up a little better position-wise. But it looks like he's going to try and play it in the corner. Some follow. Oh, tight pockets got him. Not sure what the thought process is here, because if he tries to bank the 2, he's going to end up weird on the 3. If he tries to play the 2 straight in, he's going to end up weird on the 3. Oh, a lot of great options here. Maybe feather the 2. Send the 2 off the long rail. Send the cue up table. I see what he tried to do there. It looked like if he could have gotten past the 6 ball, he would have been in great shape. Now Ryan's in pretty much command. He's going to have to soft this 2 into the corner pocket speed if he wants to stay on the 3. Feathered it and thinned it. Oh, man, that's brutal. Had the shot on the 3. Still left Dave a little tough. I like trying to play it off this rail right here and try to leave the cue. Just like that. Good shot, Dave. A little low right. Oh, he went high. Oh, my. Did not expect that. Dave seems a little off today. Yeah, Ryan doesn't seem thrilled with this position. Yeah, it looks like natural position. Yeah, that'll work. Even a hard stun will make this shot. Yeah, like he just wants to squirt the cue ball. He tried to baby it in. Did not work. Dave looking real solid here. I'm just going to stop shot. Oh, he drew it. Good draw. I don't know if I want to be this stretched out, but right-handed players probably see it differently than I do. Look at this. He's moving the cue ball like a lot more than I would have. Piece of cake says Dave. Current score is 3-2. Ryan over Dave. Dave racking him up. Getting ready to move on to rack number 6. Hopefully he remembers to go tap the scoreboard. There it is. How exciting is that news, by the way, guys? For everybody that just tuned in, Bobby Boom Hilton, half of the team, the Boom and Freezer show, just announced on Facebook today that he made a deal with Brunswick. He's going to be bringing in all Brunswick tables into the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena over the coming 6 to 12 months. So we will have 2 Gold Crown 7s as soon as they are completed on the factory. Right here at Yale Billiards, we're raffling off tables 4 and 8, the one you're looking at right now and the one right behind it. If you're interested in getting in on those raffles, check it out on Bobby Hitton's newsfeed, or you can reach out to Jamie Pfaff. She'll get you entered, where the raffles are $100 per spot, 50 spots for the legendary table 8. I'm not sure what they're doing for table 4, but we will have brand new Brunswick Gold Crown 7s coming into Yale Billiards very, very soon. So if you're interested in playing on the new tables, this is the place you're going to want to be. Super excited. I mean, these tables are fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but the cream of the crop, the best of the best, the Brunswick Gold Crown 7s will be here in the next few months. So excited. I think they're only making 75 this year. The fact that we're getting 2 of them means we're taking, well, let me see. Doing math. About 4% of the first production run is going to be here at Yale Billiards, and we're going to replace all the Gold Crown 3s. Contract signed, deal is done. These are all going to be Gold Crown 7s by early 2026. I knew about this and I couldn't say anything, but I'm so excited for Bobby and Yale Billiards. It's fantastic. This is going to be the place to play pool in New England. That's all there is to it. And not only that, Brunswick is already pledged. I don't want to talk out of turn. We're going to be having more Brunswick tournaments here at the Brunswick Arena. We're going to have more sponsorship loot from Brunswick and I assume McDermott and some of our other big sponsors here on the Shark Stream. So the next 12 months is going to be fantastic for the Shark Stream, Yale Billiards, Brunswick, for Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, all the people that, or all the companies that have been taking care of us for all these years. It's all coming together, folks. I could not be more excited for Bobby and Team Yale Billiards and Team Shark Stream and Team No Sleep and all of our players. Good stuff. Dave looking very strong here to tie this up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I think we're getting the first tables to come off the assembly line after the expo. They showed a prototype at the expo, and they are on order and ready to go. And I think we're going to get one of the very first Gold Crown 7s ever to be delivered. 2 of the first Gold Crown 7s to ever be delivered. So excited. I can't wait to try them out. We got all of our partners here on the Shark Stream making, it's going to make it happen. And we're going to have them set up and ready to rock and roll. You guys are going to see them here first. Had Brunswick at Yale Billiards since its inception. When Bobby ordered, I think, 14 Gold Crown 3s originally, maybe 15, to fill his pool hall back in 1980. Let me think. 94? 94. Sounds about right. 94, 95, somewhere in that area. I think it was 94. Oh, Dave breaking, but knocking the cue off the table. It's going to be a ball in hand to Ryan Cullen in this 3-3 race to 9. But yeah, we've had these Gold Crown 3s, and they've been a staple here at Yale Billiards. They've been meticulously maintained, and they've been playing, I swear, the greatest they've ever played since we had the McDermott Open here in April 3rd through 6th. And I am so excited to get a manufacturer's Gold Crown 7. It's going to be made for this. Table 8 is going to be made for 4-inch pockets. It's not going to be shimmed. It's going to be made for 4-inch pockets. And the rest of the tables are all going to be 4.5s, just like they are now. It's a good time to be at Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe one of these days we'll get Brian and Diana, a.k.a. Frowny and Orville, to come down and play a few racks with us. So he's going to try and stick Dave, but I don't think he got there. Took a favorable hit off that 8 ball. It looks like there's a window there, but we'll see what Dave thinks. Might need to bend it a little. He went for the shot. Going to get a little fortunate here. I think Ryan's got to look at the one, but not a pocketable 1 ball. He could thin the 1 and make the 1-8 combo, I suppose. That's just something that's not typically on my radar. See if it's on Ryan's. Yeah, I just sent the cue back up table. I'm going to use the 3 and 6 for coverage. Leave Dave a pretty good stick. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's a lot of traffic there. like coming up this way and playing with a little English to try and move towards the one. Call that the kick and stick here on the shark stream. Was he going to get there? Oh, wow. It buried itself behind the purple 5-ball. Textbook play out of jail card right there from Dave Gavrish. Yeah, it's going to get ball in hand up. Didn't quite get the right English he needed. Dave's got ball in hand with a pretty open table. Got a lot of options here for how to run this out. See if he can take the lead for the first time this set. John Doe, I don't think we have a Twitch or a TikTok, but that's a question for our pal Austin. I don't think so, but it's possible. We have 2 channels right now. We have the Shark Stream, which has been in existence for, I don't know, 6-7 years now. But we also have the Boom and Freezer Show. Just search for, or you can go to the link in the comments section, thesharkstream.com/BFS to see the Boom and Freezer Show. Or you can go to thesharkstream.com to get all of our social media channels. If there is a Twitch or a TikTok, it's going to be linked there. Yeah, thesharkstream.com is kind of a landing zone for all of our stuff. So check that out. Sharkstream TV is where you can go to watch live TV or digital pool, all table streaming system. And of course, you can go check out the Boom and Freezer Show. Oh, you know what? I'm just looking in the comments section. Jeremy, you have a great comment there. He wrote, when Bobby's ready to get rid of table 4, you should give a ring to Savannah, the Roadrunner Easton. After the way she played on it, she already owns it. Here's the thing. So we're already in the midst of a raffle for table 8, and we're going to raffle table 4 as well, as soon as we get confirmation on delivery dates for the Gold Crown 7s that are going to replace it. However, Savannah, the Roadrunner Easton, loved table 4 so much that she made her own deal with Brunswick. And earlier this year, she got a Gold Crown 6 delivered to her home that was custom made just for her. You could see that on her social media. It's a gorgeous table, by the way. But she had it delivered and custom made just for her. So she's got a Gold Crown 6. We here at Yale Billiards are going to be the only ones you're going to be able to play on a Gold Crown 7 for at least the next 6 to 12 months. So definitely stop by if you want to play on Brunswick's latest and greatest tables. Dave in the lead now, 4-3 after losing the first 3. So he's in pretty good shape right now, and he's playing strong. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit like. There's a couple guys in the comments section and gals saying, hey, man, we got 50 people watching on YouTube and only 4 likes. What's up with that? Hit us a like button on the YouTube and Facebook channels. Keep supporting the Shark Stream. We're just bringing you more and more great content. That's what we do here. John Doe, after this rack, I'll let you know a little bit more about Yale Billiards here in Wallingford, Connecticut. We're about halfway between New York and Boston, and Dave just crushed that rack. We're about halfway between New York City and Boston, Massachusetts, in central Connecticut. The name of the place is Yale Billiards. After this rack, I will run you a little spot so you can learn a little bit more about Yale Billiards. But yeah, it's the place to play in New England. We get all the pros. We had the McDermott Open here. We had, I think, 23 pros. We've had Efren Badareyes. We've had Mike Siegel. We've had Earl Strickland. We've had all the legends here, and it's the place to come check it out. We have Jonas Soto, who placed number 2 in the European Open, is a Shark Stream sponsored player. We've also have Lucas Fracasso Werner, our very own homegrown pro, who plays out of Yale Billiards and is an up-and-coming star. Hopefully someday he's going to be in the Moscone Cup. He's already on track. He was second in the Moscone points a couple months ago. Let's see how he does. But tell you what, this is where the pros play. We've had Fedor Gorst, we've had Shane Van Boning, we've had Josh Filler, Jason Shaw. Then the list goes on and on. People that have played here on our Yale Billiards table. So if you're interested in seeing professional pool, this is the place to tune in. Definitely subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Facebook. And if you're interested, go to that link on the bottom right corner of your screen, sharkstreamtv.com. You can watch any table, anytime for $10 a month. You can't beat that on digital pool. Nice little safety shot here, I think. Dave's looking pretty sharp. And if you're curious about the list, by the way, some of you guys, I've had a few conversations in the pool hall recently, just saying, what's going on with the list? So we have this, we call it the list. You can go to poolrankings.com. I'll put the link in the comments section so you guys can check it out. And the list is basically a ladder system where players, we have, I think, let me scroll down. We have 83 players on our pro list and something like 45 on our semi-pro list, where players just challenge, you know, week or period to period. So our periods are 2 weeks here. And this is our number 4, Dave Gavrish, and our number 5, Ryan Cullen, who are playing. And we also have, you know, legends like Rob Pierce and Ashley Benoit and Lucas Picasso-Werner, Sean Dixon, Bob Negris, and a bunch of other players who you've seen streamed here on the Shark Stream all the time. The way it works is, if you win, you challenge up. If you lose, you're challenged by someone below you. And the cycle continues. So what we're looking at right here is our number 4 and number 5 challenging for the number 4 spot. Dave's playing down, Ryan's playing up. Ryan wins, he takes over the number 4 spot. Dave goes to the number 5 spot. Dave wins. Now he has what we call the up arrow. He'll be able to challenge the number 3 spot. And Ryan will have to accept a challenge for the number 6 spot. If you want to get that in your own pool hall, check out poolrankings.com. It's all handled completely electronically. It's absolutely fantastic. If you want to keep the pool hall, you know, if you want to have a league like this in your pool hall, it's the best way to do it. So check that out. Dave takes it down 5-3. Sorry, I'm not trying to sound like a shill here, but we got so much going on at Yale Billiards between the Yale Arena, the Gold Crown 7s, the Brunswick Arena, I should say, at Yale Billiards, our list matches, our Shark Stream, the things that we're going to be having here. We're going to have another big pro event here with a long race. We've had, oh, geez. Right, the list goes on and on. Check out our YouTube channel on the Shark Stream, and you'll be able to see a lot of the pros that have done long races here for quite a bit of cash. We have a standing invite right now for somebody who wants, Lucas Picasso-Werner is looking for action. And if you're interested, reach out to Bobby Hilton. I guess he'll be the facilitator for that one. Pat Gaudio is asking if it's going to be just 8 tables for the arena. So I'll share what I know. I don't know all the details, but we are getting 2 of the first 20 tables, I think, that Brunswick's going to produce that are Gold Crown 7s. They're going to replace our existing tables 4 and 8. 4 and 8 are going to be up for raffle if you guys are interested in a Gold Crown 3 that has had some of the most legendary pool players in the world play on, including Savannah Easton, including Efren Reyes, including Earl Strickland and Mike Siegel, and all the legendary pros. We've had so many pros here, I can't even go into the whole list. But if you're interested in those tables, check out, that's going to be a raffle. $100 ticket, 50 spots. You can get a legendary Gold Crown 3. As soon as those Gold Crown 7s are delivered, we're going to have them set up and ready to rock and roll. But then the rest of the pool hall, as my understanding, as soon as the rest of the tables are available, the Gold Crown 7s, we're going to be replacing every single table in Yale Billiards. And that includes the other 14 Gold Crown 3s. And I believe we're going to be getting 2 more tables in the party room for to replace the diamonds that we already have. Don't know if those will be gold crown 3s or not. Not sure if we got the rune or gold crown 7s, but my understanding is there are going to be 18 Brunswick tables here at Yale Billiards, and they're going to be brand new, amazing tables. John Doe, the raffle tickets are $100 per ticket, 50 spots. So follow us on YouTube, Facebook, all that other stuff. I think the raffle is primarily taking place on Facebook. So if you don't have Facebook, you can reach out to Bobby Hilton, Bobby at thesharkstream.com. You can reach out to me, Brian at thesharkstream.com. I'll find a way to get you a raffle spot if you're interested. You just got to send it in via Venmo, Cash App, or in person. But you'll be able to enter a raffle for the table you're looking at right here and the table next to it, table 4. And then as soon as the other 14 tables are delivered, the 14 gold crown 3s that have been a staple of Yale Billiards for years and years will be available for sale as well. So huge investment by Bobby Hilton. I can't wait. Look at this 3-9 situation happening right here. Ryan Cullen looking to take a quick run to the 4 spot. Knocks the 9 down, takes game. Oh, he's now at 5-4. I'm going to try and keep up with the comments section. So what's your personal favorite brand of table? I've only ever played on Brunswicks, to be honest. I play on the Rassens over at US1. They are great playing tables. Don't get me wrong. I don't like the ball return system as much as I've seen on other brands of tables, but they're very good playing tables. And, the Rassens are nice. I've played on diamonds. We have 2 diamonds here in the back room. We have they're 7-foot diamonds that we primarily use for APA and private parties. But I've always preferred Brunswick tables. I'm not just saying that because Brunswick, we just rebranded Yale Billiards to the Brunswick Arena and have made a great deal with Brunswick. But since I was 13 years old, I played on Gold Crown 1s when I was growing up. And so now I played on Gold Crown 3s, I've played on 4s, and I cannot wait to play on Gold Crown 7s. So for me, it's all Brunswick. Your mileage may vary. Jack, you have a good point there. Jack Taransky said, replying to John Doe, too much. They didn't sell for $5K so many years ago. See, the thing is that, yeah, these tables are probably, they're not young tables, but they are incredibly well-maintained tables. They would be a masterpiece in your home. If you wanted to get a Gold Crown 3, it would still cost you somewhere between $2,000 and $5,000, depending on the condition. These are well-maintained tables. And not only that, they have a lot of history. If you want to see, just go back on our YouTube channel and check out all the absolute amazing players that have played on these tables. It's a great conversation piece. You have it in your home. You have table 8, let's say. It's been played on by at least 50 pros, and you can watch videos of them playing on this exact same table. So $5K may sound a little rich for the table 8 raffle, but you're just getting in for $100 a spot. So you might get a legendary table for $100. That's the point. I don't think it's too far out of line. I think it's actually right on point. Ernie, there are no cigarette burns. Again, these are incredibly well-maintained tables. They're super clean, no damage whatsoever, and Bobby has done everything to make sure that these things are absolutely clean and amazing. You come to Yale Billiards, you're not going to see some ratty pool hall. This is a premier pool hall. And if you've ever been here, I'd like to see you guys in the comments section tell me you've been here. Attest. Say, hey, this is one of the cleanest, most amazing pool halls in New England. Yeah, I can't even remember. I don't know if smoking's ever been allowed at Yale Billiards, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I mean, your opinion. You guys are talking about, it's like, does that increase the value? You know what? I don't know what a Gold Crown 3 you can buy for used. Maybe it's 3 grand. I don't know. But, these tables have a little bit of history. And you can see right there on the bottom corner of your screen, it's going to have the number 8 right there. And you'll be able to say, hey, this was the legendary table that Efren Reyes played, Lucas, or, Earl Strickland played on, all these legends. I mean, your value is up to you. I'm just telling you what the raffle looks like. And sometime in the next year, we're going to be selling the other 14 Gold Crown 3s at market price. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever, like you see the movies and you see the different um, video footage of the dingy, smoke-filled pool halls. And believe me, I grew up in one acoustic on Old Colony Lane here in Meriden, Connecticut, where you could actually stick to the walls if you leaned on them because they were just old wood grain, panels and just full of tobacco and nicotine. I don't think Yale's ever allowed that kind of smoking. It's always been a very clean pool hall. And I'll tell you, like I said, I can't imagine a pool hall owner that has ever taken such good care of these tables. These things are 30 years old. They're 31 years old, to be honest, but they are in absolutely immaculate condition. So you're going to love it. Andy Gauss corrected me saying that did allow smoking for the first couple of years that it was open. So, but it was never a smoke-filled pool hall. It was just, what? Look at this jump shot. We just watched Dave just make a ridiculous jump shot. We're going to watch it again. Over 3 balls. I get the 5. That was sick. Yeah, so I don't want to get off on a tangent or a rant here, but yeah, no, these tables, you cannot find a cleaner Gold Crown 3 than these tables. So check them out. Check out the raffle if you're interested in the legendary tables 4 and 8. I wish I had the money, to be honest. I'd try to find a way to get these tables, but they're absolutely beautiful tables. So check them out, and I can't wait to see these Gold Crown 7s. And we got a lively comment section going here. We got Self-Tech saying, I love gold crowns. Everything's being replaced with diamonds these days. You're absolutely right. The trend has been towards diamonds and other predator tables and some of the other ones. Brunswick's looking to reassert. So that's why we made a deal with Brunswick. We love our Brunswick tables. And I can't wait to see these Gold Crown 7s. So they're coming back, and they're going to come back strong. Mark my words. This is Brian in the booth saying Brunswick's gonna make a move here. You're gonna start seeing a lot of Brunswicks and a lot of tournaments coming up in the next year or two. Trust me. All right, Dave's on a decision here. He's got to decide whether he wants to try and find a safety. He's marking it up and measuring and doing all his things. This is a tough rack right here. He doesn't want to get Ryan back in the hunt tied up, and he definitely doesn't want to leave a hanger. John, no, I couldn't agree more. There's only one brand in my mind. Ever since I started playing on Gold Crown 1s, swear I'm old, Gold Crown 1s, to present, when Bobby opened up Yale Billiards with his father-in-law back in 84, I want to say, 94. Here in New England, we play with mostly Gold Crowns. Oh, Dave just kind of gave that one up. But yeah, I've played on Gold Crowns. I played on Brunswick, or I played on diamonds. I play it on other brands as well. Rassens over in US1. For me, it's no challenge. I know they've changed a few things since the Gold Crown 1s and 3s I grew up on. And the Gold Crown 7s are promising to be one of the most innovative, awesome tables ever. I can't wait to see them here. I think it's fantastic. I mean, Bobby's been running this business for 31 years, and he has been running a fantastic business with his father-in-law, Terry, like I said, for all this time. He's made it through coronavirus. He's made it through upturns and downturns and pool playing and everything else, but he's run a great business. He's got a great crowd here. We're all like family. And one of those reasons is because he's always cared about the business. So at the end of the day, I would be proud to own any of these tables myself once we do start cycling them out for the Gold Crown. And he's investing in the business. He's going to have another 30 years, hopefully, or more. And he's keeping the equipment modern. He's keeping the pool hall awesome. And he's got all the pros on his Rolodex, including Emily Fraser, who he just did a great podcast with on the Boom and Fraser show. So you want to see a guy that's completely alive in this pool community? Bobby Hilton's your guy. Scott Frost, the Freezer. They're putting together some amazing content as well. So check that all out. And man, great stuff coming up in the next 6 to 12 months here at Yale Billiards. All right, John, good talking to you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, make sure you like us and follow us, because we're going to have so much good content coming up. I can't even begin to describe what's happening in the next few months. I've already talked about a lot of it, but this is just some of the highlights. Let's just put it that way. Shot Riot to make position on the 3. High game, 5-5. Man, I thought this was going to get a little lopsided when Ryan ran away with 3-0, and then all of a sudden Dave Gavrish decided, you know what? It's time to start playing. Jack, you're not wrong. And Bobby's a big teddy bear. He's the most awesome. He's been there for me. I've had a hard tough. I've personally had a couple of pretty much a bad year, and he's always been there for me, and he's always been my good friend. But as a pool hall manager and owner, I've seen pool halls. Dude's top notch. That's all there is to it. All right, Ryan, what are you thinking about here, buddy? Got a little off angle, and he can drift behind the 9 if he's not careful. He's setting up on the side hole. Oh, he came back for the same pocket. Look at that shot. Nicely done. A little risky, but a nice shot. Yeah, I'm trying to cover a radio, or not be a radio show. I'm trying to just cover a really good pool game between two great players. But man, we have so much interesting stuff happening at Yale Billiards. I had to say something. All right, Ryan looking to take the lead back. Making some great shots this rack so far, and he's going to leave himself a dead straight shot on the 9 in the corner. And I did promise somebody out there, I think it was John Doe, curious about Yale Billiards. Here's what Yale Billiards looks like. I just want to give a shout out to everybody you saw there at the end of that clip. The staff here at Yale Billiards is what makes this place so amazing. It's not, I mean, Bobby's a great manager, owner. Lisa Zunge, her husband Teddy, the entire staff here, Jamie Pfaff, all the brilliant people that make this place work is why it's such a great place to come down and play pool. So big thanks out to all of those folks that you saw there, and come on down, check it out. We've had a lot of great people. Andy, you would probably know better than I, but my hunch, and I'm just speaking out of my my opinion, I have no internal knowledge, but as I understand it, I think they're going to be the black gold crown sevens. So the trim is going to be black instead of the wood grain that you see there, similar to the diamonds that are in the back party room right now, but the cloth is going to stay blue. Not sure 100%, but I think he's going to stick with blue because we're looking to have the McDermott Open 2 next year, and they're going to want uniformity when it comes to the cloth color. So that's my best guess. Wow, these guys slam these balls into these 4-inch pockets. And as a pool player, I'm an okay pool player. I'm not a great pool player. I played on table 8 fairly recently, and I can handle the 4-inch pockets. But the fact that Ryan and Dave can just smash these into the center of the pocket, I'm completely jealous. I got to be honest. I sent them in at that speed. They're coming straight back at me. Ryan looking sharp here. Yeah, what a great match, Jeremy. You're not wrong. I mean, these guys play all the time. I mean, the top 10 on the list doesn't change very often, except for the fact that now all of a sudden Bob Dargis and a couple of other very talented pool players have penetrated the top 10. But, oh, wow, Dave gave that up. So tie game, race to 3. And he's asking about the pocket size on the new tables. My understanding, again, I do not have any insider knowledge outside of what I've overheard in the office or Bobby's allowed me to release. Table 8 will be custom made, just like this one, at 4 inches. The rest of the tables in the house, again, the secondhand hearing, will be 4.5 as they are now. The pocket sizes will not be changing, just the actual trim. All right, so as I understand it, wait a minute, Ryan won that one. Should Ryan be up 6-5? Yeah, Ryan took the lead. Good job, Ryan. These guys are playing a heck of a battle here while I'm rambling on and on about the Boom and Freezer show and the Yale Billiards Gold Crown Sevens and all the crazy news that we have coming up. I apologize. I know I should be talking about pool more, but I guess I have been technically talking about pool. Nice break there from Ryan, up 7-5. 1 and 2 are down, and the 3 is kind of out in the open. The 9's kind of being a little weird. He makes a 3, he's going to collide with a 9, I think. Yeah, he didn't quite get that 3. He hit the 9 like I predicted, but look at this leave. Sometimes all you need is the rolls. Yeah, there was a lot of predictions I asked at the beginning of the broadcast a little over an hour ago. What are your predictions? We had a couple of 9-6s, a couple 9-4s favoring Dave. Joseph Antoniani, Joe, said Dave wins 9-6. Ray said 9-4. There's a couple other predictions of that nature, but right now Ryan is looking strong. 3 hanging in the corner. Does he have a clean look? The 9's way too big. Nope. Or what's going on here? Trying to figure out how to make the cut shot, perhaps? Doing the old stick measure, but with his fingers. This is going to be a tough shot. If he goes off the right rail first, he's got to come across the face of the ball and hope he doesn't straight up miss. Look at that. Guess the measurements worked. Let's see, I'll answer them in orders. Next Boom and Freezer show is going to feature Dominic Dunn with Scott Frost, the Freezer, and Bobby Boom Hilton. It's going to be released on Monday the 16th, June 16th at 6 p.m. on our various social media platforms, including YouTube. You can go to thesharkstream.com/BFS if you're interested in going straight to the YouTube channel. And you can search for it pretty much everywhere. So Dominic Dunn telling stories about life on the road, talking about pool, talking about gambling, talking about, what did I see? Triumphs and tragedies. So great interview with another legend in pool. And if you haven't seen it yet, go check out Emily Frazier on episode 1. You're not going to want to miss that one either. I watched it all the way through twice. It was that good. Jack Lucas is still in the number 1 spot. He dipped as low as 4 about 12 months ago, but he's been pretty much had a vice grip on the number 1 spot ever since. So yes, he's in the number 1 spot. Number 2 is Rob Pearsa. Number 3 is Ashley Benoit. And number 4, Dave Gavrish. Number 5, Ryan Cullen, like you see there on your screen. Number 6, Jamie Nadeau. Number 7, Bob Dargis, who's chiming in a little earlier. Number 8, Mike Jackson. Number 9, Sean Dixon. And to round out the top 10, Derek Hart. Slap the link in the comment section if you want to go check it out for yourself. A lot of talented players on the list. And if you want to get the list in your own pool hall, I know a couple of different people have asked in the past. Just go to poolrankings.com, click on Contact Us, and you'll be able to get the list. Completely automated system for developing these kinds of matches right in your own pool hall. Ashley's been clawing her way. I mean, she's been very solid. When I started doing the Shark Stream about 2 years ago, and I can't believe I can just say it's 2 years ago now, but when I started doing it, Ashley, I think, was not even in the top 10. She was in like 15, 16, somewhere in that spot. And she's risen through the ranks to take over the number 3 spot. So all credit to Ashley for being able to defeat a lot of very talented players to earn that number 3 spot. And she's challenging for number 2, I think, next week. Wow, Ryan to the hill. Taking, he's looking to take Dave Gavrish's number 4 spot. And by the way, I mean, if you're curious, like we not only have the list here as a great way to bring you great content and great players, it's on the wall. This is a look at the list itself. You can see right there on the top of your screen, it says the list. Right now, number 1 is Lucas Fracasso Verde. You can't see through the Littman light, but then there's number 2, Rob Pearsa, Ashley Benoit, Dave Gavrish, Ryan Cullen. It's a trophy case. These are the players. So if you want to have your name in infamy, join the list. Oh, Shannon, I appreciate that comment. Says, hey, Pool family and Brian. Also, the podcast with Emily is off the charts and out of this world. Appreciate the endorsement. I can't say it enough. If you guys love pool and you want to see Scott and Bobby Boom doing their thing, check it out on the Boom and Freezer show. You're not going to want to miss episode 1, and you're definitely not going to want to miss episode 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think we got a little bit of a player break working here. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit and see what's doing. That's good stuff. I mean, everybody, this is 2025. 2024 was a great year for the Shark Stream. We had about 15 pros on the Shark Stream. We've already had maybe 30 pros on the Shark Stream this year, and next year is only going to be bigger. So stay tuned. Follow us on Facebook. Like us on, or subscribe on YouTube. We're only going to be doing our best to bring you great pool content for 2025, 2026, and beyond. And we're also, like I said, going to bring you a great pool room here with Brunswick Gold Crown 7s. It's already a great pool room. It's just going to be an even better pool room. Right, so it looks like we got a little bit of a bio break. Talk to you all. I'm going to hit the Shark Stream. Oh, is that Ryan coming back? Yeah, that's his shoes. Okay, Ryan's up 8-5 on the hill, looking to take this one down, and the number 4 spot from Dave Gavrish. Break coming right up. Dave needs 4 in a row. Ryan needs 1 more. Nice break. 1 ball sinks, wing ball sinks. He's going to have a little look. Yeah, he's got a good look at the 2. Ooh, the way Ryan's been shooting so far tonight, I'm not sure Dave's getting out of the chair again. Only trick ball here is the 6. To beat the dead horse, but if you want to be on the Shark Stream, send me an email at salado@thesharkstream.com. We're looking to give away 3 more 1-year subscriptions to Salado Pro. You can be on the Shark Stream. All you need is a phone and a small tripod or something to keep the phone handy. I can send you the directions on how to get on it. Salado, one of our best sponsors, of course, between Aramith, Simonis, now Brunswick, McDermott, of course, Andy Gow, of course. We're bringing you guys the best that pool has to offer, but we're looking for 3 more remote matches here on the Shark Stream. I'm gonna show the email address one more time. Right there, salado@thesharkstream.com. You want to be on the Shark Stream with live commentary, talking about your match, reach out. This is the key shot right here. He wants to land somewhere in this area without scratching. Oh, he's still thinking it over. This is it. Big shot. Oh, he went forward. Oh, and he pulled the line. I like the draw shot there better, but he might get a decent roll. Because Dave's not going to have a clean look at the 6 ball unless he goes up and down, and I don't think that's... Well, it might be in his wheelhouse. It's definitely not in mine. Oh, he's going to play for the side pocket. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I thought the corner was the only way to go, but Dave thought different. Hey, what's up, Michigan Mike? Haven't heard from you in a while. Good to see you on the comments section. And yes, they're going to be Black Gold Crown 7s coming to Yale Billiards. Oh, no. Coming to Yale Billiards in the coming months. And we're going to be replacing all of our Gold Crown 3s with Gold Crown 7s. And we're also going to be replacing our Diamonds with Brunswicks. This is going to be the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena for the foreseeable future. So check it out on Bobby Hilton's social media page. Check it out on Yale Billiards social media page. I don't have a button I can press just yet with that information, but because it's just so new. But yes, we will be having 16 Gold Crown 7s at Yale Billiards in the coming 12 months. And at least 2 in the coming, I'm going to say 4 months. I thinned it a little bit there. He's going to end up behind the 9 ball. Dave's not dead yet. Got to figure out what to do with this 6 ball. He just feathers the 6 ball towards the rail and tries to get the cue back up table myself. But yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. Yeah, there you go. Badge and counters. You guys have heard me. If you guys have listened to me in the past, the Brunswick Gold Crown has the badge and it has the counters. The short version of saying that is if you can leave 1 ball on the short rail on either side, that's pretty close to a safety. I wonder what Ryan's thinking about here. You could play this shot 2 ways. You can try to send the 6 to the corner and the cue, call the 9, and send the 9. And oh, geez, my lines stink. I'll stop. I call the 9 and play the bank. Hope he called it. What a way to finish this set. Do you guys believe that? I hope I have the replay buffer. Bing bang. Oh, man. Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. This is Brian in the booth saying hi from the Shark Stream at Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. Congratulations to Bobby Hilton and Brunswick for making a great deal to get some of the newest awesome tables from Brunswick Gold Crown 7s here at Yale Billiards. Thanks for tuning in to the Boom and Freezer Show. Check out Emily Frazier, episode 1 right now on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple, wherever you consume your video podcasts. It's there. And episode 2 coming up Monday, July 16th with Dominic Dunn. You're not going to want to miss that one either. He's going to talk real candid and real frank about new stuff that, about history of pool, about doing commentary, doing all kinds of great stuff. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is Brian in the booth saying good night. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully very soon. Like I said, stay tuned. I think we're going to have a number 3 versus number 2 match. Rob Pearson defending his number 2 spot against Ashley Benoit, number 1. And like I said, Boom and Freezer. You don't want to miss that show. These guys put a lot of work into it. Austin Cofrancisco, Bobby Hilton, Scott Frost, putting together some great pool content. Very awesome interviews with some very legendary people in pool. So check it out. We'll talk to you guys later.
We're going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We've got Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, Tommy Supplies, Mabel's Tables, NM Billiards, Dynamic Power Wash, Pool Table Magic, Simonis Cloth, of course, the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, Andy Gow, Support Pool, Share, and Donate, Salado, Mark Anthony Home Improvement, WR Magic Carbon Cleaners, McDermott, Taom Billiards, Vacules, Aramith, Master Billiards, K. Morgan Commercial Painting, Jacoby Custom Cues, and Harriman Real Estate. Don't forget, folks, without you, there is no us.